We got criticism on a multitude of levels. One being the title of the show. You know, people to this day still have not watched Blackish in the African American community because of the title. And I will always say to them, especially before we aired, it's like you're taking this out of context with no content. So your argument and your opinion really holds no weight because you have no idea what I'm talking about and what we're dealing with on this show. That was the first thing. The second thing is you mentioned Cosby and you look at Heathcliff Huxtable and Claire Huxtable. One being a successful doctor, one being a successful judge. And the blowback from that was, that's not reality. That was my reality. I grew up in Compton. I also went to Howard University, and my friends, they were the real life Huxtables. My boy's father was a very successful dentist here in Houston, and his mother was a very successful judge here in Houston. And there were several families like that. And so when our show comes around and they were like, I tell you one thing, the house that we had originally shot in front of, and that was our home on our television show Blackish, was deemed too big for us to have. It's like, really? Really? Would they really have a house that big? Well, my wife is a successful doctor. I'm a VP at one of the biggest ad companies there is. Yeah. We drive S550s and all kinds of other stuff. Yeah. But we had to change our house. If you look at the opening of, and it's still in the opening credits, it's a different house than what they show when they show the exterior of our house, isn't it? But that was some blowback we got from one of the executives up at ABC and Disney. He was like, we think their house is too big. Well, I'm successful. I have a big house. So why couldn't my successful television family have a big house? But it was never our intent to show a monolithic portrayal of African Americans on television. We get enough of seeing the downtrodden and the struggling and the gang-riddled and the drug-infested views of the African American community. Why not show the other side? And because I come from both sides. I come from the streets of Compton. I come from the home of the drive-by. I'm an 80s baby. I was there through crack cocaine when my aunt was addicted to it and her baby was born addicted to it, and we had to raise.
You're a 70s baby.
A 70s baby. I grew up in
36 years old.
True, I'm sorry. I'm a 70s baby. I grew up in the 80s. At the height of crack cocaine. At the height of gang violence and all of that. So that is a world that I know. This success is also a world that I know. And this success is the world that I want to portray and the world that I want to show as a complete antithesis to this, the polar opposite of that. So I don't understand why the community would get upset for me showing us in this light. Really, you're not going to watch this show with this beautiful black family on this poster right now? You're going to tell me, I don't want to watch no coon shit. Does that look coonish to you? I have Lawrence Fishburne, Tracy Ellis Ross, and myself, and these beautiful babies on this poster. This beautiful black family. But you don't want to watch it, and you want to give me blowback because of a title, something that you can't even give me context to because you have no content to it, and you have never seen it. So I never understood why my own community. But yet, and I'm not shitting on these other shows that I'm about to mention, but yet, because there are some of my guilty pleasures too, but yet they want to watch real Atlanta Housewives and all that other shit, and Love and Hip Hop, and all that. And I remember a woman stood up and told me, she's like, I refuse to watch your show, because I showed her the pilot. I showed this group a pilot at Essence Festival before our show aired, and it just so happens that this one particular show airing, the room was full of everybody who said they would not watch the show because of its title. And I was like, do you watch Love and Hip Hop? Do you watch Real Housewives of Atlanta? Do you watch this? Do you watch that? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, is that a true depiction of who you are as a black woman? No, but you love that shit. You don't even want to give my show a chance. Even looking at I keep referencing the poster because it was behind me. It was behind me when I was sitting up on the stage, but it was a big, beautiful black poster of but you don't even want to give this a chance because of a title. But how is blackish offensive to you? That's what I never understood. How is blackish offensive? And that goes into some other shit that we need a psychologist up here to talk about when we hear the word black in something as black people. What does that trigger in us? And why does it trigger? And why does it have an effect on us the way that it does? I don't understand that. But to answer your question, those were all of the blowbacks and a lot more that I got even before the show aired. But then you look at it, and then it's like, well, why wouldn't I want to watch this? Why wouldn't I want this to be a representation of who I am? We're socially conscious. We're not buffoons. We're successful. We dress well. We're articulate. We have beautiful babies who don't get in trouble other than the normal stuff that regular kids get involved in. Why wouldn't I want my family to sit up and watch this television show and support this? Regardless if I was a part of it or not. If I were to see that, I'd be like, oh shit, yes, I gotta watch this every week. This is must-see TV, not only for me, but for my family and for my friends, especially with what they're talking about. I'm going through those issues as a white man, as a Latino man, as a black man, as whomever. They're going through the same shit that I'm going through. I get that. I understand that. But what I don't understand is the criticism that we still continue to get to this day. But I see the bullshit on TV that you do watch, and I'm like, oh, okay, never mind.